Recording in progress.
Come on, get your questions in.
Maggie, you know. Caitlin, we're going to begin right away. First question, third row in the center.
Hi, Caitlin. Maggie Hendricks with Olympics.com. Okay, you said you're going on vacation. Let's hear. What are the plans? What is not telling any of that? Okay, then what was it like teaming up with these players you haven't gotten a chance? You've only faced players like Angel Reese and seeing you out there with Arike and all of that.
Yeah, it was great. Honestly, it was a lot of fun. I thought we came in here and we competed hard. That was the thing. Like, we knew they were going to want to win, so we came out with the same mindset of wanting to win. I think we were down 2 at halftime, and I thought we started the third quarter really strong, and that's what kind of set the tone for that whole second half. And then never hurts when Arike gets really hot like that. It's just kind of like give her the ball and let her do her thing, and that's probably the main reason we won was because of her. So shout out to Arike.
Okay, next question, front row to your right.
Good, no cap space. You came close to the WNBA All-Star assist record, and you mentioned on the broadcast that you and Sue were talking a little bit. Can you give us any insight as to what was being said between you two?
That's Sue's record. I can't take that from her. That's my homie. So, but no, I mean, we were just playing hard. I don't know, like, there was a couple times, especially with AB, like, you can still just see our connection, even though we're not with the whole Fever team. Like, we still have that connection. And then John Quell ran well in transition. So it was just fun. Like, I was just trying to push the pace, get the ball out, even on their made baskets, and go. Like, that's just what I do. Like, I try to push the pace for everybody. And I think at times that led to really good offense for us. But, yeah, that's all Sue, so let her have that.
Next question to your left on the fourth row, all the way to the end.
Hey, Caitlin, Doug Feinberg, DAP. What was it like out there watching and being involved with Arike in that third quarter? I mean, people would sort of had that with you in college for all those years, seeing spurts like that. But to be out there and then watching from the bench, seeing what she did in that third quarter.
Yeah, it's so fun. Like, as a scorer, like, when you see a couple go down like that, like, you just have all the confidence in the world. The basket looks really big, so I know exactly how she felt. Like, she was just in the zone. Like, and really, they played good defense multiple times. Like, there's just nothing you can do in those situations where she's making step-back threes, one-legged floaters, things like that. Like, you literally cannot guard it. And like I said on the broadcast, like, in my eyes, she's the best one-on-one player in this league. Like, she just has that skill. Like, she can get whatever shot whenever she wants it. That's how good she is with the ball. So it was fun to watch. Like, that's exciting for me. Like, I haven't always been on that side of it where, you know, you have a teammate that goes kind of crazy like that. So for me, like, on the bench, like, they tried to sub me in for her. I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm going to stay over here on the bench. Let her do her thing.
Caitlin, next question's third row to the left here.
Hi, Caitlin. Is there a moment either on or off the court you think you're going to remember most from this weekend, your first All-Star experience?
I think, honestly, just the game the most. Like, I had a lot of fun just playing and enjoying the atmosphere, like, talking with the people courtside. Like, I was just trying to smile and have fun. Like, it doesn't really matter, like, win or loss, points scored, whatever it is. Like, that's not what this is about. Like, it's just, you know, kind of, you know, a reward for your hard work. Obviously, it was definitely more competitive probably this year than it is in other years. And I thought we still competed, but we still had a lot of fun. And I think that's another main reason we won is because we just smiled and just played free.
All right, right here, Zach.
Hey, Caitlin. Lauren with the 9450. As a young girl, do you remember watching the All-Star game, and who were you excited to watch at that point in time?
Oh, gosh. That's tough. Honestly, like, I grew up watching a lot. Like, I tried to watch the WNBA as much as I could. I mean, Maya Moore was my favorite player growing up. I can't remember, like, specifically, like, one All-Star game. That's tough for me. But, I mean, I always watch. Like, I was a huge supporter.
Kate, for you young people playing against that team, any vindication in the fact that you beat the Olympic team and you guys were not selected to that team?
No, I mean, they're really good. They have plenty of talent on that team. And, like, I mean, it was the same, I think, 4 years prior. I'm pretty sure the Team WNBA beat Team USA. They were perfectly fine in the Olympics. Like, I think, if anything, it shows how good this league is. Like, it shows how much talent is in this league and how you have to show up and prepare every single night because there's a lot of players that aren't even here on All-Star Weekend that can, you know, be here and be in these moments too. It just shows the amount of talent that we have. And there's even so much more talent that's not even in our league because there's only 12 teams. There's less than 144 spots. So, they could have picked any combination of 12 players and probably been really, really successful. So I think for myself, from my standpoint, is like, this is a great opportunity to, help prepare them for Paris. And, I'm going to be supporting them and cheering them on. Like, I love the Olympics. I've loved the Olympics ever since I was a young kid. And they're going to be just fine. They're going to win gold and dominate. So I'm not worried.
Next question, Caitlin, all the way to the right,
Hi,
second row.
Caitlin.
Go ahead,
Hi.
yeah.
You just spoke on having 12 teams, but coming off a sold-out All-Star game, you're coming in the next 2 years. There's 2 expansion teams, including I'm from Toronto. We're getting our first team in Canada. What does it mean to you to come into the league at a time like this, where the growth is unprecedented?
Yeah, it's awesome, and to be a part of this, like to see it grow, it's super special. Super special. I'm happy for the players that have been in this league for a really long time to have moments like these and opportunities like these because they've deserved it. It's been a long time coming, but honestly, like I feel like we're just scratching the surface. Like you said, the 2 expansion teams that already announced and are going to be coming over the course of the next 2 years, like that's only going to help the league grow. It's going to get more eyeballs, get us into new markets. The new media rights deal, that's going to help. So it's just day by day, year by year, like it's only going to continue to get better, and it's going to give people an opportunity to see how good women's basketball is from a professional level, but everybody knows how good the talent is in the college level, and you want to continue to get more of those players into this league because there's so many fans at the college level and continue to bring those fans here. So for myself, I'm just very thankful and grateful, and if I can help in any way, that's all I'm trying to do is continue to bring people to want to support this game.
Caitlin, this will be our last question for Caitlin. Caitlin, fourth row to the right, and let me just say we'll be joined immediately by Arike and Nneka.
Thank you much. Caitlin, Greg Moore, Arizona Republic.
Go ahead, yeah.
10 assists, only 2 turnovers. You're known as a scorer, but you were a facilitator tonight, and it worked. What were you seeing out there that put you in that position to play that way today?
Well, I honestly can't wait to not touch a basketball for a while. Oh my God, I think I've shot too many times in the past year. I just love passing the basketball. I think, I just love to push the pace. I want to make people run. And honestly, sometimes it works better almost when they score. They, take a breath for a second. I want to get the ball out and go. That's the way I view it is, let's get the ball out, let's go, let's push. That's the hardest thing to guard on offense is offensive transition. On a made basket, on a missed basket, doesn't matter. I just want to set my teammates up for success, get them in positions to be successful, and I take a lot of pride in that, probably more pride than, making shots. If I can set my teammates up, that's going to make our team way more successful overall, so that's what I like to do.
Caitlin,
Everybody
thank
have a nice month.
All right, everybody, we're going to start right away with questions for Arike and Nneka.
I'm just here for vibes.
All right, our first question will come from the fourth row to your left.
Ooh, way back here. Hey, what's up, Arike?
Oh, thank you. Sorry.
Nope, all good. Coming out of halftime, did you make a conscious decision to let's go, or how did you get cooking?
Coach actually called me out at halftime in front of everybody. Was like, just take a deep breath and play your game, and then I guess you guys saw what happened.
Next question come to the right side of the room, all the way in the back.
Hey, Arike, Justin Lester, Joseph Burns, City Sports. Not only are you able to score at all 3 levels, but the way you slow down the game, also use your body to be physical. Is there any player, WNBA, NBA, whatever, that you sort of model your game after?
I wouldn't say anybody in specific, but I watch a lot of NBA in the off season. I just love how they play, and every time I watch, I try to learn something from great players. So I would just say, a bunch of NBA players.
Next question, in the back to the right.
Arike, congratulations on the MVP. Just wondering about how, even though Dallas is having the season it is, still with the low record, low amount of wins, how does this feel?
Damn.
You ain't got to say it twice.
Right.
Wait, how does this feel to basically come in and dominate the way you did?
I think it's just a testimony to, my hard work. Regardless, win, lose, or draw, I'm going to play my game, and that's what I've been doing for Dallas. So this is good to get a win, even though it doesn't count. I wish it would have counted. Then we'll probably have 7 wins. So.
The next question to your left.
Over here. Congratulations, Arike. Quick one for you. What was your favorite shot from this game?
I know
Probably the runner.
Yeah. Oh, that was
Probably the
cute.
runner.
That was cute. Yeah, that was
Which
cute.
one was yours?
The one that you got fouled on.
Yeah, facts.
That was crazy.
Yeah, you're right.
I couldn't have done that.
Sabrina Rich with The Athletic. Arike, I guess you just didn't really like the white jersey in the first half, but you guys talk about how this is not about playing against Team USA. There's no backstory there, but this is definitely a more competitive game than other All-Star games are. So, what is it that makes it more competitive then?
Because they're getting ready. Cheryl, she's a great coach. She's competitive, and they're going to the Olympics tonight. So, they needed to run their plays. They obviously don't want to lose, going into Paris, but we also don't want to lose. We're competitive, too, and we kind of got wind that they were going to come out hard, so that's exactly what we wanted to do as well.
Congrats on the MVP.
Next question right in front, I'm sorry.
Congrats on the MVP and just a phenomenal game. As you continue to make your mark on the WNBA, what are your goals for the rest of the season, and how do you plan on building on some of the success that you've seen recently, like beating the Fever, and then just coming out and making your statement tonight? What are your goals for the rest of the season and beyond?
Yeah, we're going to get players back that have been hurt. Obviously, Satu Sabali, first team All-WNBA, two-time All-Star. So we'll get her back. Maddie, we'll get her back. And we'll just have a full roster. So we definitely trying to make that playoff push in the second half.
Next question, all the way in the back center.
Hi, Arike, you joined Lisa Leslie, Swin Cash, and Maya Moore as multiple-time MVP winners for the All-Star Game. How does that feel to be among those names?
Yeah, those are three greats, people who've paved the way for players like us. So that's definitely dope to be in that conversation.
Nick, we're up front. Next question, front row to the right.
Hey, Rick and Nneka. Aya Abdeen for Arizona PBS Pocket News. I would like to ask you about how rookies like Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese handled the pressure in their first All-Star games tonight.
I thought that they were professional, as anyone at this level would be. I'm always impressed by the two of them. I think it was also really fun to see them playing together tonight. They had some synergy and the maturity that they have going in, not even just being here at All-Star, but managing, all of the influx that they get as the two rookies that are really getting a lot of attention. And then, of course, being celebrated, too. I would like to think that they had fun today, and I think that's the main goal, especially for first-time All-Stars, is to enjoy the experience. And they helped us win, too.
Next question, front row to your left.
Hey, this is for both of you ladies. Lauren with the 9450. What's the most memorable part of this weekend for both of you guys? And then what are you looking forward to most doing with a couple of weeks off with no basketball?
For me, it's always playing against players that you compete against every day. Like Nneka, I've always wanted to play with her, so I love her. She's such a professional, just an amazing person to be around, good vet, great vet. And just other players, too. Like I said, it's never friendly when we play them and or in the lines of the real game. So here, we get to laugh, have fun, and just enjoy each other's company. So that's always my favorite part.
Same. It's always just a dream, whether it's on the national team or even at All-Star, being able to play with people that you're only playing against. So my favorite part is always getting to have a moment of playing with such amazing athletes.
Next question from the center of the room.
Akeem Balaam, BeyondTheW.com. I just wanted to ask one question for Arike and then one for both. What is it about this? This is the second year you've won MVP and All-Star, and both have come under the USA WNBA format. What is it about this format that just, brings out the best in you?
Oh my God!
What is it about this format that brings out the best in you?
Motivation.
And also, just the competitiveness. This is a competitive All-Star game. This is something that's kind of different, very competitive.
Yeah, I was saying before, just they're getting ready to play and they want to win. So we're not going to get embarrassed as well. They have plays, they've been practicing. So we just want to come out hard. And I love competition. If I hear somebody's trying to beat me, I'm going to try to beat them, twice as hard. So that's, usually what happens when we play USA.
Next question from the front row center.
Yeah, Arike, you said Cheryl got after you at halftime. What was that conversation like, and what were you thinking with Cheryl Miller getting on you?
Yeah, I wasn't expecting her to say my name. She was just talking about the team, and she pointed at me. And I was just like, all right. So like I said, she just told me to take a deep breath and play my game.
All right, thanks. Arike, Nneka, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
All right, everybody, stay with us. We will be joined shortly by the USAB contingent. Once again, we'll be joined shortly by the USAB contingent.